If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 57 of the Inter Milan career mode here on FIFA 15. Today we'll be rounding out the Serie A season. It is the title decider episode. As always with an end of season episode like this with the final games of the season, I won't show you the league table until the end of the episode, just to try and build the suspense. And obviously the suspense is already quite high, considering we're neck and neck almost with Juventus at the top of the table, and we need to get ourselves 100% results here if we're going to guarantee ourselves that top of the table finish. And the first opponent, as you can see, is Sassuolo, a side that actually have caused us some problems in the past in this series. Last time we faced them, at least I think it was the last time we faced them, they picked up a 3-2 victory to deny us any points at their ground. And obviously last year in the Coppa Italia, they knocked us out of that competition at the first round of asking as well. So they're a side with some history in this particular series, and I'll be hoping they don't repeat the history to cause us an upset here again. They've got Victor Anichebe starting up top rather than Simone Zaza. Victor's worked his way into Italian football in this series, similar to how he did, or abroad rather in this series, similar to how he did in the My Player, because of course in that series he went to Bayern Munich at 86 rated. So I guess having a familiar striker was nice for me, because I kind of knew what to expect from Victor Anichebe, but it was actually Biondini that gave them a 1-0 lead after 14 minutes. Victor Anichebe hadn't barely touched the ball to this point, and they already had themselves a 1-0 lead. Now Shalotto, the player that we mentioned a lot yesterday, was involved in a lot of the stuff today as well. We said yesterday that obviously I wasn't expecting him to play too much of a role in our football this year, but he has actually played quite a key role and played a key part in getting us some decent results with this rotation side. He was involved in pretty much everything that was going forward for us earlier on in this game in the first half, and as you can see, involved again in the second here, playing the ball to Dybala. He's going to work it, trying to get it onto his left foot. Can't squeeze it to Marco Sal, but it does drop to Shalotto, and actually that is such a huge let-off, because if you see, if you saw from that pass from Dybala towards Sal, Marco Sal was offside. The linesman's flag had gone up, but because the ball was deflected off the defender, dropped to Shalotto, he was onside and able to put it in the back of the net. He gets picked off there as we're trying to build up another opportunity, and again a good save by Consigli, and a second lovely diving attempt to get the ball around the post from Consigli. The defenders were throwing themselves in front of it. The attackers were dropping back defensively. The goalkeeper was pulling off worldy saves again, tipping the ball over the top of the bar from that headed attempt from the corner. Yesterday, Torino were doing the business for their neighbours by getting a 3-3 draw with us in that game. So far, it's 1-1 in this one. Could we be dropping points again in this one? Consigli, for an umpteenth time, makes another very good save. Then they throw the ball straight to Dybala here. We're in almost stoppage time at the end of the half. 88th, 89th minute. Shalotto involved again. Drops to Matteo Darmian. Brilliant dugout finish, and unfortunately comes back off the bar. So we aren't able to get ourselves a victory against Sassuolo. We do drop more points towards the end of the season. We got a point against Torino, a point against Sassuolo. We just have to win here in the final game of the season, away from home against relegation-threatened Empoli. They're going to be fighting tooth and nail for every last inch of the pitch, because they want to stay up in this division, and I'm going to be doing exactly the same because I want to win the division. Now, it's not the Ronaldo that they have there at Cam, it's a different Ronaldo, but any name that has, or any team sheet that has a Ronaldo name on it, always kind of makes you a little bit unnervy as to what to expect. But obviously with Empoli having a poor season, us having a good season, and the fact I've got my full first team out now, I was hoping for a dominant display. Obviously goal difference isn't going to come into it, because you go on head-to-head first in Italy, so it doesn't matter whether we scrape a 1-0 win or whether we win 8-0. All we have to do is win, and hopefully it's enough, because the drop points against Sassuolo and Torino could cause us some issues, but we get off to a fantastic start. And it's that man again, Stefan Jovetic, in the 6th minute, firing us in front, getting us off to a perfect start, settling my nerves. If it had gone like 85 minutes and still been 0-0, I would have been really, really nervous. But we get the goal early on, but then Empoli started to come back at me. We say they're going to fight for every inch of the pitch because their life in this league is threatened
threatened right now, and they need a win to guarantee themselves, Serie A football for next season. Jovetic gets it round the corner to Freddy Guarin, a good save, and then the defenders throwing in a last-ditch challenge to stop me from making it 2. If they go 2-0 down, they're going to get relegated. If we can get a second goal, we might win the title. But a brilliant save there from their goalkeeper to tip it over the bar from the free kick. Unbelievable stuff. How it's not 2-0 already, I do not know. Cherdan Shaqiri breaking through, aiming for the bottom corner again, and another brilliant save from Bassi, their goalkeeper. We had their I'll start that again. We had the goalkeeper from Sassuolo, Consigli, making great save after great save, putting his body on the line by diving into attackers' feet time and time again, and their goalkeeper here making a brilliant save time and time again. Brozovic into Jovetic, shows good strength to get it outside to Gokantore, cutting inside. There's a man free in the box, it's Rodrigo, turn onto his left foot, fire the shot in, another brilliant save by Bassi, and anywhere will do for their defenders at this stage. Half an hour to go, 15 minutes to go. They've got a free kick in a dangerous position, and a brilliant save by Bernd Leno at the other end. We had a free kick in pretty similar circumstances in the first half, brilliantly saved, and now our goalkeeper's done exactly the same, and now Empoli are starting to come up the other end. My guys were starting to get tired. We've spent the entire game trying to attack. They hit the bar with 15 minutes to go, and then the follow-up goes over the bar from Ronaldo, not able to get it into the back of the net to give them the equaliser that they so desperately desire. 3 minutes to go in the Serie A season. We catch them on the counter-attack. Jovetic was by a whisker onside, racing away, defender's not going to catch him. Stefan Jovetic makes it 2-0, puts the result beyond any reasonable doubt. It's going to be a 2-0 victory for Inter Milan away at Empoli. That does relegate them, I believe, but where does it leave us? £10.2 million is the additional transfer budget prize fund we get for our league position, but what league position was it? We'll have a look at the Serie A table. Of course, it's going on head-to-head, not goal differences. We bring it up in the background. It is the head-to-head that makes the difference, and we do win the league thanks to our results against Juventus early on in the season. And to be fair, I actually think that's a better way to win the league rather than on goal difference. We didn't win it because we beat one of the teams at the bottom 7 or 8-0. We won it because we battered Juventus twice this season and beat the second best team in the league hands down to that title. It may have been 82 points apiece, but when it came down to it and the two best sides in the league played each other, we came out on top twice, and that's the reason why we are where we are in this league table. We scored more goals than anyone else in the league as well, 80 all told in our 38 games this season. Juve only lost twice, but crucially, those 2 defeats were against us, and that's the reason why we sit atop of the Serie A table. Thrilled to have gotten the Scudetto for the first time since Jose Mourinho did it back in 2010. I thought it was a little bit longer than that, as you corrected me in the comment section on Monday. I'm not sure, you haven't seen Tuesday's video yet as I record this. I may have mentioned it yesterday as well, I can't quite remember, and you will no doubt have corrected me again, so thank you for that. First time since 2010 that Inter have won the Scudetto. Of course, they did the treble that season. We had the option to do a treble this season, but got knocked out in the semi-finals of the Coppa Italia and the Europa League, so very disappointed that we weren't able to do that, but we do get the biggest trophy of them all, the Scudetto. Serie A league title number, I don't even know for Inter. It's been a while. It's been 5 years or 6 years in game because we're in the second season since they've won it. But another trophy is added to the trophy room at the San Siro on the blue and black half rather than the red and black half. In real life, neither Milan side qualified for Europe this season for the first time in 60 years. So at least we've brought back some level of competence to the San Siro in this particular series. Tomorrow we'll have a season roundup, and then Friday an extremely important vote which you guys will have to watch and have to be a part of, so keep your eyes peeled for that for Friday's episode at 1 PM. But tomorrow we'll have a season roundup. We'll show you how things went down in all of the competitions we're involved in the top leagues around Europe, and of course a final squad report as well. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. There will of course be a Career Mode Road to Glory episode later on tonight, so check the channel page for that about 8 PM. Follow the link in the description to my Twitch if you want to see me stream later on tonight also, and follow me on Twitter as well so you can stay up to date with everything that goes on with me and just have a general chit chat over on Twitter. But that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.